power, using the natural flow of water to generate electricity. Nuclear power, engineering advanced reactors that are safer, more reliable, and produce zero carbon emissions. Engineers are leading the way and empowering the next generation. Engineers answer the call. Brought to you by the National Academy of Engineering. Learn more at nae.edu.
Milwaukee's Black Talk lives here. You are listening to 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me.
Juice, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Benjamin, are you ready?
Let's get it.
They don't even know what's about to happen.
We're about to take over the world. See, what y'all don't understand is everything that's old is done. But everything that's new, that's us.
It's getting real juicy.
It's amazing.
Voices defining a generation.
You grow up thinking the world is all roses and bunnies and things like that, and literally, and it's not.
The most impactful commentary.
I am taught to protect women and children and die for my country. These are the types of things I'm taught. Sure, I put my life on the line. Sure, I could have died that day or whatever, but these are the types of things that come along with being a man. At least I would have died with my honor.
Real news, real lives, and the juiciest conversations.
Noni. It's really juicy.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studios in the heart of downtown Milwaukee, here are your award-winning hosts, Ben Jammin and Carrie Noni Juice.
Yo. That right. Is that right? Is that right? Okay. I'm fresh to the mud.
What's up? Truth Nation and all of my juicy jammers out there. Happy Thirsty Thursday. And you are now tuned in to Jammin' with Juice. I'm your girl, Noni Juice, always keeping it juicy. And of course, I got my boy Ben Jammin' with me.
It is amazing.
And we got DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos.
DJ Brother Z, holla at me.
And we are live from the American Family Insurance Studios at the Avenue here, located in downtown Milwaukee. Yes. How does that sound? Like a weather person, a traffic person? Yeah. You know, I can tailor into my journalism voice whenever I need to. Because I am a journalist, as you know. I have been a member of NABJ and, you know, things of that. What?
Uh-huh.
What did you just did you just disrespect NABJ?
We are here live from Thirsty Banquet Hall in the heart of downtown Milwaukee. How are y'all feeling? How are y'all doing?
Deflect.
How are y'all feeling after what happened yesterday at NABJ?
What does that stand for?
National Association of Black Journalists.
Thank you.
So some white people are calling it NABJ.
Stop it. You're annoying. What happened at the NABJ yesterday? NABJ? Have you heard of that before, Chris?
NABJ. You know Trump talk there.
I don't even know if I want to get into it because I gave my spiel yesterday. But, you know, you didn't say much yesterday, Benjamin, and I really want to get your thoughts.
Want to pick my brain?
I want to pick your brain, bro. Because, you know, you're an undecided voter.
I am an undecided voter. I don't know who's the best
I don't understand why. I will never understand why. But we have to work together. We have to coexist. We have to collaborate in this world at this truth station. And I just want to know, did you catch Mr. Trump's interview
You know, I thought
yesterday at NABJ.
I thought it was very interesting yesterday what happened at NABJ.
Shoot.
Bro, what if he just coined that? Like, we could just coin that, but I thought it was very interesting.
That's what needed. After all the people who about to bow out of NABJ, they might as well call the new one NABJ. Shoot.
NABJ Awards.
No, but for real, Ben. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I definitely watched it. So as you all know, yesterday, we had news that Donald Trump was going to be down at the National Association of Black Journalists down there in Chicago, down there in Chi-Town. And in doing so, Carrie Juice went on a tangent in regards to how she felt about Donald Trump. Yeah, see, look, you don't know nothing. Don't know nothing. And y'all want a woman to be president. Look at it. But anyway, she went on her tangent in regards to...
That was not what that was, actually. You're using the wrong word.
That's not what he wanted to say. He was going to call it a rant.
I know he was.
Trying to be nice.
I know he was going to call it a rant.
See, Zech
no,
knows me.
I knew you were going to call it a rant, and we would have went through this. We would have been going through this. But that doesn't mean you can't use correct words in replace of other words. So find a different one. Find a different one. No, because you thought it was right.
You know what? Okay.
No, because you thought it was right.
I'm going to say exactly what I was going to say.
You thought it was right. That's what I had an issue with.
Carrie went on her rant yesterday, all right, about Donald Trump. Okay, she went on her rant about Donald Trump, MAGA Nation, and all those people.
They came for me, too.
And basically, she just felt that Donald Trump wasn't supposed to be down at NABJ yesterday. He wasn't supposed to be down at National Association of Black Journalists at all. All right, he didn't belong down there. All right, and she felt that he didn't belong down there because ultimately, what was going to be his agenda?
Facts,
all right, what was he going to really get out of this?
Facts,
you know, ultimately, when it came down to Donald Trump going down there, wasn't really good for black people.
Speak.
Did those black journalists need to talk to him? Did they need him on their platform?
Yes,
or did he need their platform? I think she was really upset because ultimately these journalists, this Association of Black Journalists, National Association of Black Journalists, NABJ, allowed Donald Trump, former President Donald Trump, to step onto their platform.
Talk to him.
Exactly, talk to them. I think that's why you were upset.
I was very upset. But it don't even matter. Honestly, if we keeping it 1017 right now, we keeping it 1017 on these airwaves, it don't even matter what my thoughts were. Because it was going to happen regardless. And people were going to disagree regardless. Because like my good brother Charlamagne always says, people would rather hear the lie because it is more entertaining. They don't want the truth. They don't want 1017. They don't want to bring the truth to the light. They don't want to bring the light to the truth.
I think it was great for Donald Trump's campaign.
Obviously.
I think it was great for his campaign, and ultimately I think it brought more eyes and ears and attention to the National Association of Black Journalists. Now people know about NABJ. I mean, I think both hands washed each other yesterday.
Mark my words, NABJ will be owned by white people soon.
Hey, white people take everything over, even the Republican Party. So, but neither here nor there. What I did want to say though, Carrie, is because yesterday you doubted that any one of those interviewers, so any one of those women who interviewed Donald Trump yesterday, would actually spark some fire.
Well, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Bring them some smoke, you know. And I forget the young.
That's not what I said.
It wasn't verbatim, but you.
I mean, that wasn't the sentiments of what I was saying.
Yeah, it was.
It was not.
You got to replay what you said in the.
Oh, I put the clip up. I know what I said. I never said I didn't think they would bring the smoke. What I said was, did you really think that he wasn't going to sit up there and lie? That's what I said.
And then you talked about how one of the ladies worked for Fox News. And
because people talked about would it be scripted, and
then went on with that as well.
And I said it potentially could be scripted because you never know with political candidates. More than likely,
it is scripted. Okay, and all I'm gonna say is that one lady, she held him under the fire as much as she possibly could. And ultimately, when you're interviewing somebody like that who believes in his own hysteria, believes in his own fantasy, made up his own world with inside of his own mind, I don't think you'll ever get a straight answer out of that kind of gentleman. I think that's a type of person, or a kid, if you will, that when you do talk to them, they got an answer for everything, but it means nothing, you know. So ultimately, yesterday, he didn't answer any questions at all whatsoever.
Did you personally expect him to? Like, what were your expectations? Because I know you let me go on my quote-unquote rant, and you was just letting me get my rocks off. But what were your even thoughts?
I think, like I said before, I think it was good for Donald Trump. I actually wish that...
No, beforehand, I'm saying. Like, did you think it was right or wrong for him to be there?
I think it was he needed to be there, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I think if you're on a presidential campaign run, you should talk to anyone that is willing to hear your voice. You know, that's how I feel. And don't be afraid to, you know, don't duck any questions. Don't duck any action. You know, you should actually go in and be as transparent as you possibly can be. But that's where Donald Trump lacks. I don't think Donald Trump is a very transparent person. That's why he speaks in very vague terms and language. And I mean, that's just who he is, though, right? Forget just this interview. Anytime that you've ever seen that man on a camera during this whole presidential run from 2016 to now, you never really get a straight answer out of him. I mean, even when the lady asked him about Project 2025, he still found a new, clever, and creative way to dodge that. And, you know, him throwing out the idea or the fact that the audio system equipment was messed up as he was trying to gather his thoughts for each and every one of these women's questions, I thought was in regards to having a conversation and trying to defend yourself. I thought it was immaculate. Again, Donald Trump was just who he was. I don't think what I do think will come out of this, though, is that people will take journalism a little bit more serious. You know, I know that was one of the biggest things that I think in the past 10 years had kind of went to the wayside. People not really respecting journalists and journalism how it should be respected. So I think that's what'll happen at the end of this. Just because
how so, though?
Because now there's a bigger light on journalism.
But I guess what I mean is, like, what is the light? Like, what are people getting from it about journalism? Like, what are people taking away from this interview about journalism, though?
I can't really say what people are taking away from the interview from yesterday. But what I will say is, you know, when it comes down to doing an interview as such, you may have your questions that you want to ask, but always know who you're dealing with. You know who you're dealing with and know how to cleverly get in and out of conversations with that particular person. And I do understand each and every one of those women had a certain time to speak with Donald Trump. That's how they decided to arrange the questions, and that was their allotted time. But that's what I would say. But ultimately, like I'm saying right now, I think that when it comes to journalism, I think people will take it a lot more serious, the art of it, you know, and because ultimately you need to know your facts. But if you're going to be interviewing, know those facts so you can keep them bullets in the back of your pocket. So when somebody is trying to dance around what you're saying with creative language, you know how to go straight to them. And that's really what I was hoping for out of all three of those women yesterday, because all three of those women are three black women. And if anybody knows anything, when a black woman is ready to, you know, set fire, it's gonna happen.
I'm interested.
I wonder how he would do against a Liz Brown. You know,
I wonder but I wonder why they chose to have three black women and no men, like no black men at all. No representation of black men at all. I didn't see, I mean, obviously in the audience there were a lot of black men there, but I think it would have been nice to have a more mixed or a more diverse lineup of moderators. Because, and I don't understand why a lot of people are saying, like, oh yeah, it was a great opportunity for journalists, they'll put it on the resume for journalists. It's like these weren't just regular journalists off the street who are just getting started or anything like that. Like, these are women who are already kind of in the field and are already kind of big time and known for what they do, at least, you know, in their job. They're already established, is what I'm saying.
Some of them folks up there was controlled.
Well, I'm not saying they aren't, but that's not what I was saying. I'm saying that they are more so already established people in their roles and with what they want to do with their career. But it was just all just very interesting to me.
I think Donald Trump danced around some important questions, though. Like,
when does he not, though?
Yeah, when they grilled him about Sonia Massey, the whole case, he went on to say that he didn't know anything about it at first, but then he was like, "Oh man, you talking about the boiling water?" And then he kind of
gestured.
Yeah, it was distasteful in my opinion, because again, I think that's one of the answers that people want to know, because Donald Trump is one of his biggest plans is police immunity. That was for all of the police officers. So when the lady went to go ask him, like, hey, so basically does an officer like that deserve police immunity? He never said no. So that was actually disturbing to me.
No, obviously not. I mean, that's something that he wants to push, so why would he go against it? It was just a whole lot that went wrong that I knew would go wrong, but I really don't think anybody cares.
I think it went wrong, though.
No, it did. It definitely did.
Why do you think it went wrong?
It went wrong because I don't think it turned out in NABJ's favor as far as how they thought it was going to go. Mm-hmm. Like, I understand that maybe their intentions were pure by having him there, even though majority of members didn't want him to be there. Okay, you guys are trying to have your integrity and trying to, we do this all the time. We want to make sure, not reading the room. But I just don't think that it worked out in their favor. You have a lot of people, because, I'm a journalist, so I follow some people who were moderating different sessions at this NABJ, and some of them have pulled out of the session. They're not even moderating. They're not even attending. They are thinking about getting rid of their memberships. And so it just makes me think, like, what was this all for? Like, was this honestly worth it? Did you get the attention that you wanted to get by having him come there? And not only just come there, but spit out lies. In my opinion, I feel like it potentially could have been a lie, saying or using the fact that Kamala wasn't there to his advantage when she never said she was going to be there. She was never confirmed to be there. I don't know if NABJ told him or tricked him in order to get him there, to say, like, oh, she is going to be here. I don't think that even happened. I think it was just another lie that came out of his mouth. But I really just wonder, was this worth it? Having him on this platform, was it worth all of this attention that I have seen negative attention? I know I think Kyle said he hasn't seen negative backlash from it, but they're criticizing NABJ. They are saying, and this is more of the right saying this, but they're criticizing NABJ, saying it was unorganized and it was unprofessional, coming at the way that these black women even asked their questions, with him saying, oh, the audio equipment wasn't working. Like, what type of place is this type of situation?
Made him seem janky.
It made NABJ look like a lackluster organization. It definitely did. And so if this was the outcome that they wanted, if this was the pedestal they wanted to be put on, if this was the spotlight that they had been asking for to maybe get a bunch of people to now know about NABJ, I mean, who is it really for? Is it for the world to know, or is this a safe space for black journalists to be able to go there, network amongst friends, find new careers, learn new things for their careers? And with that, I just don't know if their intentions hit the outcome that they were necessarily expecting, which is why they even put out a statement, I believe, saying, dang, I wish I had the statement pulled up. I might look for it when we take this break right here. But yeah, it's just a lot. It's just a lot, and people are coming for me. Y'all, I want y'all to know this. I posted a clip from my quote-unquote rant yesterday on Instagram and on my YouTube and stuff. And why in my YouTube comments, it's a whole bunch of Trumpers just coming for me like, you didn't even listen to the interview clearly. You're just speaking from hate. You're doing it. And I'm just like, wow. It doesn't bother me because I'm like, I already knew that could be a potential outcome, but it's just funny. It's just funny to me. I wonder if those people commenting actually watched the whole interview themselves, or did they just see clips? Because I watched the entire interview in entirety. So it's just interesting.
Yeah, it was very interesting. And I think, again, with Donald Trump, one of the biggest reasons why people even want to vote for this gentleman is because he's an entertainer. Like, that's what it comes down to. Like, if you watch that interview, from the moment Donald Trump got to speaking, man, that was pure entertainment. It was pure comedy. And I mean, even
is that what we want out of a leader of a country? Someone who is entertaining?
You know how I
who
feel
doesn't
about
answer
this.
questions?
You know how I feel about this.
But I think that's not logical. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I've told this to you in person, so I'm not calling you out. But
pure logic.
Well, I want to talk more about why
people vote for the president they vote for.
I want to know why when we come back. But if you would like to discuss the NABJ conference yesterday, do you think that the outcome was a good one for NABJ? Do you think that the outcome was a good one for Donald Trump? Let us know. 833-212-1017. And I want to hear from you. And I want to hear why Ben Jammin feels as though it's a good thing to have some entertainment. What is the logical reason? Keep it locked here. It's Jammin' with Juice.
Don't touch that dial. You are Jammin' with Juice on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to our 1017 The Truth YouTube channel.
What's good, y'all? This is 1017 The Truth's Tellez, and I am Milwaukee. The goal of Truth Be Told with DT and Telly is to provide a platform for citizens of Milwaukee and Truth Nation to have their voices heard about concerns that have daily direct impact. So join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations where you can speak your truth. We are the award-winning 1017 The Truth, Milwaukee Black Talk.
1017 The Truth sure went huge for Axe Housing. Many times your mortgage will be a lot less than what you're paying for rent. If you work with Axe Housing, you'll average around $800 a month. No matter what barriers you think you are facing, Axe Housing will have a coach on staff that can assist you today. You can get started on a virtual home buying orientation by going to axhousing.org. That is ACTShousing.org. And you can be well on your way to becoming a homeowner. Do not let where you are financially today get in the way of your bright future. Axe coaches are here to help. That's axhousing.org.
Adrian was seriously injured when a careless driver merged into her lane.
Gruber was there for everything that I needed. Any questions that I had, Gruber was there. They made me feel like everything about my situation and my accident was very important to them, and that made me feel good. And I would definitely call Gruber again for that.
Serving Wisconsin for over 35 years, Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
They go above and beyond for their clients.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Community Life Skills Center and Counseling Services, they believe everyone deserves access to support, regardless of insurance status. Whether you're seeking guidance in spiritual matters, battling substance abuse, or overcoming trauma, they offer a safe space to heal. From family counseling to navigating grief, domestic violence to fostering healthy relationships, their diverse services cater to your needs. But they're more than just counselors. They're educators too. So reach out to them at 414-226-5604. Your breakthrough is just around the corner.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
Protect your dream home with American Family Insurance, and you can weather any storm. You'll also save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote from an agent at amfam.com. Products are not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, assigned as operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin. Welcome back to Jammin' with Juice, everybody. Ben Jammin and I are juiced up. I'm not trying to be as juiced up today, just because I was very juiced up yesterday and I realized it fell on deaf ears. So I'm a little bit more calm today. But we are talking about Trump at NABJ. Yesterday, it is viral. It was a viral moment. It was a viral interview that I think will be talked about, at least in the journalistic circles, for a while. But I want to know, do you guys think that the outcome was good for this? Well, who do you think benefited from this most, honestly, Trump or NABJ? Give us a call at 833-212-1017. And we have 2 callers on the line right now. Ooh. Let's see if they juiced up. What's poppin', MHB, you juicy jammer?
Hello, good afternoon. Juicing on juice.
Oh, yeah.
And amazing.
It's amazing.
And I'm not talking until Ben Jammin recognizes who this is on the other line.
Who is this? Who is this?
Oh, listen, he don't even know. You done lost out. Forget it. Listen, I'm calling in. I don't have but a minute or two.
Okay.
I don't get to listen to you all. But listen, I appreciate your professional journalism. And you say you be all juiced up sometime over time, but that's because that's what the radio and the media will do to you. I'm retiring about of it. I'm a Mary H. Bryant here in Milwaukee.
Oh!
Mary Bryant.
How you doing?
And listen here. Listen. I tried. I didn't hear the interview, but I tried to discern myself from it or put myself in it. And I'll say now, what he said, the questions that was asked, and his answers, I said, now let me check myself. Now, have I ever said a same word about a white person or not? I thought about it. And then just yesterday, y'all, and this is the buck-naked truth here if you want it.
Ooh.
Yesterday, 2 o'clock just before where I go to sleep and wake up every day, I rolled up on 2 young white boys. They had to be in their late 40s. They was using that nigger word so powerful. And see, y'all, that nigger word is powerful to a lot of people. Don't you think? Not only black people use it, okay? Mm-hmm. They be using it too in their own words.
You think Donald Trump uses the N-word?
Listen, if he do, he ain't the only one. And I'm willing to give anybody $1,000 cash today if you can prove to me through a lie detector test that you have never said a negative word like that about anybody. I'll give you $1,000 cash because everybody sure got it, baby.
Put it on live. I'll give you $1,000.
Okay, Mary. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling. Thank you so much for calling in. Definitely appreciate that sentiment. Okay, because yeah.
Put your lips on live. I give you $1,000.
Yeah, that's what Boosie said. Okay, not carrying on juice. Boosie said that.
He said something in front of lips though.
Yeah.
833-212-1017. Who benefited the most from this NABJ and Trump conversation? Was it Trump? Was it NABJ? We want to hear from you. But right now we are going to hear from Robert.
NABJ.
What is poppin', Juicy Jammer Robert?
NABJ.
Hey, how you guys doing? The best lunch show ever. Ooh. I want to say, first of all praises to the Most High. But I agree with you, Noni Juice. I agree with you. They should have had some men on that panel. Mm-hmm. Because you wouldn't send your sister or your mother to fight a man. Why would you send 3 women? They could have had Tanner Smiley. They could have had
Dr.
Shannon
Umar
Sharp.
Johnson. Dr. Umar Johnson.
They should have had a man on that panel. Yeah. And he destroyed them. I hate to say it for my sisters, but he destroyed them because it's still a part of that agenda, that strong black woman. But you got to have a man. You got to have a man. I don't care what they say. If they would have had a man there, he could have brought some more points that I think Donald Trump would have respected more having a man there because you already know how he feel about women. Correct. So why wouldn't they have had a man reporter there?
No, I agree with that.
That's all I got to say. But you know what? We got to think about it. Again, you don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Amen.
Amen.
Nah, yeah, I agree with you, Rob. Thank you so much for calling
Rob.
in.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it would have just made a better balance. And to be honest with you, I don't think and y'all could correct me because I don't be paying that much attention, even though it seems like I do. But I haven't seen Trump be interviewed by a black man that wasn't from Fox News.
Honestly, yeah, I haven't seen it as either.
Like, is he ducking and dodging the brothers? What's going on? He ducking and dodging the sisters. Well, not the sisters. He's ducking and dodging Kamala and then the brothers.
Well, with that conversation that we just had, it brings up a good point, because when you look at the Republican Party and what it's supposed to stand for underneath the guise of Donald Trump, it's supposed to be the masculine party, right? It's supposed to be like men, taking care of the household or whatever. We're supposed to be these alpha males, and that's kind of like the type that's supposed to be over there in the Republican Party. If you're extreme right wingist, or you're just a Donald Trump loyalist, whatever, right? So when you're sitting down talking to women, you don't really respect women in the same regard as you respect a man. And it's kind of unfortunate that there wasn't a black man there being able to mitigate all the negativity he was throwing at each and every one of those women, because ultimately, like I said before, he did make it sound really janky. It seemed very janky. Mind you, we're supposed to be at the NABJ tomorrow.
We will be at the NABJ tomorrow.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely just wonder how his demeanor would have been, how his tone would have been, how his responses would have been, what the dynamic of him with a black man would have done, and would have even shown the world necessarily, because I haven't seen it. So
I mean, he probably would have turned red, but
oranger.
No, oranger. That's very
oranger. 833-212-1017. We're gonna head back to the lines. We got Eastside Corey. What's poppin', Juicy Jammer?
Whoa. Hey.
Hey.
This show is always so red hot. I'm so glad I got my lunch down before I could talk to you, girl.
Yes. Thank you. How you feeling about it?
Don't apologize for your beautiful articulate rant yesterday, young lady. You were spot on, expressing yourself. And so were the others. You could have been on that panel down there in Chicago. Any of the men who are all alphas, not beta males, could go down there and handle the Trump. Oh, yes. I would love to see Mr. Jammin jam on some Trump. I would love to see.
I think Ben Jammin would have took it easy on him, just to build the relationship.
Don't
Ben Jammin likes to go soft on people to build up the relationship first.
He was sneaking in, girl. He would flatter him and then he get him.
That's funny. Well, thank you so much, Eastside Corey. Appreciate you for calling in.
Because I got my real concerns that I would like to ask Donald Trump anyway.
Bro, I don't believe you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Hey, I got Eric Trump on these airways. Don't make me press that button.
Press the button. I'll be waiting for it. Press the button. Don't tempt me with a good time.
All I'm gonna say is, I definitely would have liked to talk to Donald Trump, because ultimately a lot of his legislation or the rules, policies that he wants to erect as soon as he does become president, I gotta ask him, man, because I'm a concerned American citizen. These are one of the reasons why people are sitting on the couch right now, because they don't really see winning on either side. I mean, sure, it does look nice. Like Kamala is symbolic to the future of America, right? Because it's a black woman. It looks very strong, looks very powerful, looks like we are progressing in that manner, whereas, we've seen for the past 4 years what has happened with the Democratic presidency. Now we're sitting over here at war. We're sending money over to Ukraine. There's people who got concerns about that. There's migrants coming in, kicking people out of their own buildings, if you will. Monies are going to them. You kind of question what's going on, man, because if we're helping out all these immigrants, illegal immigrants, why can't some of that money be allocated to homeless people? Or why can't some of that money be allocated to veterans? You got questions about that. And then again, when it comes to Donald Trump, you got questions about the whole police immunity thing, because that's something I really can't stand for, especially if a gentleman, can't even say I'm a gentleman, a monster, is able to walk in there, a demon is able to walk in there and kill a woman like Sonia Massey and get off. So I got my questions and concerns.
I understand that you have them, but my thing is, will he answer your questions?
Well, we're both Geminis. So
will he answer your questions?
That's what I'm saying, though, because the thing is, those women down there who interviewed Donald Trump, I think they are journalists and they are interviewers, but they're not conversationalists. That's the difference. Donald Trump is a person who has conversations. That's why he's able to navigate in and out of conversations as he does. So he hits you with colorful wordplay and then throws questions back at you for answers he doesn't have. You need to know how to navigate those kind of conversations. I don't think those women knew how to do that. And on top of that, just again, have the masculine energy in the room, I think would have definitely changed a lot of the tone in there, just because, again, a person like him, men speak to men. And we speak to men differently than
I feel like they don't do that as much anymore. Because you remember they did say white men prefer to work with black women nowadays.
Yeah, because they see black women as still being subservient to them. Now, as a black man, I'm standing on that. But I will say, I don't think
or to just push out the black man too, though.
Again,
it's both. It's both. I think it's both.
It is both. It is both. But that's another reason I think Sonya Massey isn't even here, because even if you look back at that videotape and how that demon decided to talk to her, he started to push her around because he didn't feel a threat. And that's what happened yesterday at the Donald Trump NABJ thing. He didn't feel a threat with those 3 black women because, come on now, the disrespect.
Exactly, and we're gonna stand for the disrespect. I actually saw a video from TK Kirkland that he posted on his page, and I thought it was really nice. He was
What TK say?
TK, he was pretty much saying like, okay, back in the day, like, black men always kind of protected not even just black men, black people in general always looked out for one another. Mm-hmm. And whenever they felt like the other side was giving disrespect to someone on their side as a black person, right, you come to their defense and not necessarily rescue them, but show like we're all together on this, and we're not about to have you speaking ill and being disrespectful towards one of our own. And he was saying that has been lost, especially now since she is on the ballot to be the president. People are disrespecting her left and right, and nobody, I don't want to say nobody because I am, obviously, but as a whole, in solidarity, we are allowing for them to disrespect her, and by not saying anything, by co-signing it, by attacking her. And that should not be the case. No matter who you want to vote for, it don't have to get disrespectful. And you're not about to disrespect her saying like, I didn't even know she was a black person. That is disrespectful. Because I didn't know, as a black person, you had to announce to people that you are a black person. But that's just me. But 833-212-1017, who is the person who came out on top from this debate yesterday? Was it
Donald Trump?
Was it NABJ, NABJ? Let us know, 833-212-1017. Kamala. We are not disrespecting black women. We are going to get to the phone lines on the other side, y'all. Keep it like this, Jammin with Juice.
Jammin' with Juice returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube.
Do you know or work with kids who have special healthcare needs? Help them live their best lives. Contact Wisconsin Wayfinder Children's Resource Network. Our specialists will connect you with services in your area. Wisconsin Wayfinder is free and confidential. Call 877-947-2929 or visit dhs.wi.gov/WISCWAY. Connect today. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Department of Health Services.
Attention Milwaukee County residents. Are you prepared for the unexpected? From sudden storms to unforeseen emergencies, readiness is key. Take charge of your safety with a family emergency plan and an essential emergency kit. Stay informed and connected during emergencies. For tips and resources, visit us online or contact the Milwaukee County Office of Emergency Management. Prepare now, stay safe, and build a resilient community together. Because readiness starts with you.
One smile is great, but one smile in a community of smiles is so much better. A smile has a secret power that most people don't know about. A smile multiplies. It spreads from one person to the next, stretching across entire groups of people. Smile Train knows this and is proud to be creating a wave of smiles across the cleft lip and palate community in over 70 countries. Patients, doctors, advocates, fundraisers. Collectively, our smiles are a celebration of the transformed lives of over 1.5 million children. Learn how Smile Train is helping the cleft lip and palate community at smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
Prostate cancer screening is a simple blood test. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. Your family history of prostate cancer increases the risk for all the men in your family. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. Prostate cancer is most treatable when it's detected early. It's a simple blood test. Get it done. Men, it's your life. That's why it's so important to talk to your doctor about getting tested. If you want info on how to take action, the Prostate Cancer Foundation is here to help. For more than 30 years, PCF, a leader in scientific breakthroughs, has funded cutting-edge research that speeds new treatments into clinics, helping patients live longer with fewer complications. Go to pcf.org to learn more about prostate cancer and how you can advocate for yourself. Remember, it's your life, and it's a simple blood test. Get it done.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
The process and the end product are equally as valuable.
Yeah, I don't got it yet,
but I'm trying.
And I see that there's no
point in denying you. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Jammin' with Juice. We are discussing Trump at NABJ yesterday, NABJ, as some folks are calling it. And we want to hear from you. How y'all feeling about it? Who do you think won in that situation, Trump or NABJ? 833-212-1017. We're going to head straight to the lines because there's a couple people on there. Al, what is poppin', Juicy Jammer?
69 guy was cracking.
Well, first thing I want to say is free Pauline Brown from Bloomfield, Michigan, by the way.
Is that older black lady?
Yeah, who shot the cop?
I got to look at that. Yeah.
That boy, she asked him, "Are you handicapped?" And she waited for 2 hours. He said nope, and he popped the caps and both them kneecaps. I'm proud of her. But first thing I wanted to say, the woman always been the lioness. So I'm not gonna say it was bad because she came to them with a question, and he wouldn't answer the question. So that only shows who he really is. And Donald Trump only respects black men if they're coons. And if you look at history, the black woman always killed before the black man. That's why the men today call them too masculine, because they will go in front of the bullet and the gun before the black man. So I feel like the situation could have been good.
Hold up, Al. Nah, that's
black women unite.
Look, I'm not gonna take anything away from black women and say that black women are not strong. My mother's a black woman, and black women are very strong. But to come on these airwaves and say that black men aren't willing to sacrifice themselves for the next, I think it's preposterous.
Well, no, what I'm saying is black women will go outside before anybody. Black women will stand up to Jesus. Why every time when it comes to a black woman who says she don't need a man, she's this, she that, but then when the black man down and out, he can't call the white woman because if you don't got no money, white woman ain't messing with you anyway.
I mean, I'm not calling the white woman. I'm calling
look at West Dallas.
I'm gonna call the black woman to help me out. My co-host is a black woman. The black woman who actually is the general manager here is a black woman. My girl is a black woman. I'm calling the black woman to help me out because I trust and believe in my black sisters.
But what I'm saying is these black women are being condemned. She brung the question. If he was a real man, he was about that life, he would have said, look, I'm going to protect my own. He didn't do that. He couldn't even answer what a black job is because he don't know.
No, he actually did answer that though, Al. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not for Trump, but I'm speaking some facts. What Trump said was he said a black job is all jobs. A black job is any job. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That's what he went on to define
that to say, man.
I just want the facts to be facts. That's it.
Well, what I'm just saying is that he did not deliver. And they came to him as a black woman. Now, they could have came ignorant, loudmouth, got in his face. They didn't do that. They came as a woman, and what did he do? He broke. He couldn't answer if I signed your massy because no matter what, he's going to protect his own. And he didn't prove that from the beginning.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying.
I feel that, Al. No, I think that's really what was going on in regards to him even answering any one of them, the black women questions yesterday.
Yeah. Thank you, Al.
I think he was just protecting his own, especially like I said before, when he got asked the question about Sonya Massey, he didn't answer anything.
Yeah, 833-212-1017. We're going to just hit them all. Major Mike, what is poppin', Juicy Jammer?
Going once?
Oh, he's gone.
Going twice?
All right, we're going to go to Miss Banana. What is poppin', Miss Banana?
Hey.
Hey.
How y'all doing?
Did you say hey?
All right. Yep, I'm good. Okay, the situation with Trump with and Scott with the NABJ convention in Chicago, she just asked him a simple question in a nice professional manner. And she just asked him about, calling black journalists animals and, and things like that. But then he turned it to it being her fault that he don't want to answer the question, that she was hostile because of the things that he said. So he's blaming her for being hostile instead of taking accountability for him being hostile. See, the thing is that, whenever black women speak up when we feel that we're disrespected, even when we say it in a respectable manner, we still get treated like we're the ones at fault, like we need to shut up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's not, because an incident like that happened between, me and Eddie, because Eddie was saying, how he's white and got beautiful hair, but yet he downs black people. He was saying he don't date sisters because they have anger problems, and that Donald Trump is a black man because he had multiple baby mamas. He got a felon, and he's been shot at. So I just let him know that was very disrespectful, and I don't appreciate that on the Black Talk Radio show.
Wow.
I feel that.
Yeah, well, thank you, Miss Banana. We appreciate you for tapping in today.
God bless you. Yeah, don't pay attention to Eddie. He is just wants to be like us. And
they not like us. They not like us. But you know who is like us? We got the town. What is poppin', Juicy Jammer?
Town, man. Hey, I just want to say this. I want to preface this conversation before we speak. I heard you on Sherwood's show. I love what you were saying, and I really wanted you to break down when you were talking about the conversation strategy that Donald Trump was using, talking with three black journalists yesterday.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on, when we at it though, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up though, y'all little brothers, little sisters, y'all doing good. I don't think y'all know how good y'all doing it.
Thank you.
Because normally and I be in the trenches. You heard me. I be in the trenches. It's hard to get the young people to talk about these important issues. It's hard to make it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, shout out to y'all.
Thank you, bro.
And they gave y'all a shot, and y'all running for us. Y'all go for the touchdown.
Appreciate it.
Now,
I knew I liked you. I liked you the time.
Hey, now you be tripping sometimes, though. But you my boy. You my boy. You a boy. Hey, no, for real. You already know it's all love, for real, man. But hey, but back to the section though. Because, all right, number one, the three women and no black men. I didn't even think about that before. Juicy, you put me on that when I just heard it. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
I didn't even know. That was like, oh, wow. And I watched the whole thing. I watched the whole thing with my wife up in there, and we had conversations about it, And I was like, dang, I didn't even notice that until then. So that's good right there. Because, like, we supposed to be together. So they automatically making it a man versus women type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
Even look at the callers. Look at the callers before us. It ain't nothing but decisiveness. You dig?
Right.
Now that's why I say I agree with Bro with like the people shouldn't be mad at Trump coming there. Really? No matter his politics, that's a great honor. It's a great honor to have the former president of the United States going to your organization. Come on now. You can't knock that. Now, with that being said, you have to have some things that have to be done because, okay, he is the president, but at the same time, you know who you're dealing with.
Yep.
So you know when you come there, you got to have all your ducks in a row. You can't be late. You can't. The audio has to be number one. You know what I'm saying? Good, because the president of the United States is coming. Come on, guys. You know what I'm saying? We got to think about it like that.
That's true. Because really, they gave him ammo to use in the conversation. You know. You still there, Tom?
I think his call dropped.
Dang, they did that to him. Show.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what area. I don't know what area you be in. Maybe it's just the service.
Well,
around
he said
there.
he in the trenches. So
right.
He knows what's going on in the trenches.
I'm actually going to wrap up the show with a boat on the other side, so we can take a couple more callers, if we can. But this is an interesting conversation. I'm appreciating everybody for tapping in today. What you want to say, Ben? We don't got nothing to give away, right?
Vote or die. That's what I was going to say.
Okay, cool. Well, keep it locked, y'all. We see y'all on the line. We're going to get to y'all. It's going to be quick, but we're going to get to you guys. Just keep it locked. It's Jammin' with Juice.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
The biggest names in the basketball world.
Dame Dollar Lillard.
Having fun and honest conversations.
He puts it in the shoe, right? And sets the tone for brothers and sisters and family.
Every week, Thanasis Adetokounmpo sits down with special guests on Thanalysis Show. Presented by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. And curbless, ready-to-drink cocktails.
Fantastic.
Find Thanalysis Show on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. And on YouTube by searching Thanalysis Show.
What distinguishes Old National Bank from other lenders in helping people buy their first home and furthering their small businesses?
One thing that really makes us stand out is our grants. We have 2 really big grants right now specifically for first-time home buyers buying in Milwaukee County. The first one is for $15,000. They have to be buying within Milwaukee County and reach certain income limits. And then the second one is for $20,000, and that is through the Federal Home Loan Bank of Indiana. We're headquartered in Indiana, as you know, Denise. So that is a second grant, and that is really the highest, most robust grant program throughout the entire southeastern Wisconsin area. So it's it's up to $35,000 essentially that a person could be receiving for their first home. If you are in a position that you're looking to buy your first home throughout Milwaukee County, please give me a call. Please contact me. I'm more than happy to help everybody that I can.
And what's your number, Anna?
Sure.
How can they reach you?
414-978-0283.
Protect your dream home with American Family Insurance, and you can weather any storm. You'll also save up to 25% by bundling home, auto, and life. American Family Insurance. Get a quote or find an agent at amfam.com. Products are not available in every state. Discounts may not apply to all coverages on an auto or home policy. Discounts do not apply to life insurance policies. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating companies, American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Cousin Subs features only the finest Wisconsin-made cheeses and dairy on their menu in support of the dairy farmers of Wisconsin. And now, the time has come for even more cheese as Cousins is happy to introduce their new Cheddar Supreme Cheese Sauce. Order this cheesy treat on their new cheese fries or add cheese sauce to your favorite sub. More cheese? Yes, please. Order today at any location, online or via Cousins mobile app. Cousins Subs. We believe in better.
A Brewers Group outing is the best way to celebrate any special occasion. You can count on the Brewers to host an event your crew won't forget. Brewers account reps make your day at the ballpark a breeze. Start planning your group outing now at brewers.com/groups.
After a crash with a semi-truck, everything can change instantly. At Gruber Law Offices, we have the knowledge and experience to make sure you're protected. And we're here to help whenever you need us. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
More of Jammin' with Juice is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, 1017thetruth.com, and streaming live on YouTube. Like and subscribe to 1017 The Truth on YouTube so you don't miss a drop of juice on Jammin' with Juice.
What's poppin', y'all, and welcome back to Jammin' with Juice. We are about to wrap up the show with a bow, talking about Trump at NABJ, but we're going to head to the lines right now. But you guys, you got only a couple seconds here, so we're going to hit to Major Mike. What is poppin', Juicy Jammer?
Hey, I'm just saying, y'all, now remember, black women been running the White House since slavery, okay? So Trump now, they was late, and they caught Trump saying something slick on the phone. He tweeted. So when he came in, all them niceties was gone, and them sisters jumped on him like a hornet. Don't feel sorry for them if you ever watch Fox or anybody else. Everybody else act like we got to be polite with the only show that we might have. So what? If he got ambushed, he got to answer the questions. You can't answer it, step off.
Right. All right, thanks you so much, Major Mike. We appreciate you.
God bless you. Be safe.
All right, we are about to go to Winky. What is poppin', Winky?
Hey, good afternoon. I just sent Zach something from 2015 when Donald Trump ain't going to discriminate. What it was is that the girl approached him wrong. See, if you step in that paint, then she got faded. When you step to a real man, he ain't good. The way she didn't say, "Hey, excuse me," but in case the other interviewers was kosher. The other little girl they put in the front, she was like a lion, and she dipped in that paint and she got served. And guess what? He did the same thing to Megyn Kelly. I just sent the interview. He said you bleed from your eyes and you bleed from your wherever and that, because she tried to treat him real bad. He on record saying that. So he don't discriminate about no woman being black or white. Just the way you approach a man. If you approach a man like that, see, they want us to believe that our black men are supposed to take anything, because soon as they get it, soon as he chin check them out, she called the police. The black man really running around the house with some thongs on, and she got the big boxers on now. So my man checked her, and I appreciate him checking that. So y'all can say what you want to say. He checks the white ones too. You see his wife, she just barely show up when she
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, Winky Blue. Love your comments. And then lastly, we got Kimmit on the line. You got about 30 seconds, Kimmit. What you got for us?
I'm going to make it quick. I love everything y'all talking about, but Al, stop it. Knock it off. Ben, thanks for checking him. Black men have died defending our people. Stop doing that, man.
Yes.
Fred Hampton Jr. and the rest of them have taken bullets, man. Stop that. Knock it off, 69, whatever you are.
Appreciate it, Kimmit.
Shout out to my brother.
Not is catching on to everybody else.
You're 69, whatever you are.
God, bro, that is hilarious. You got any final thoughts, Ben? Wrapping it all up in a bow.
You know what? I don't want to be disrespectful to anybody out there, but what I will say is, man, just keep your third eye open. You know, look on both sides. Look all around you, and just stay aware, man. We may be voting for a president in the next few months or whatever, but just know they both represent. They're both the same bird. They're both two wings of the same bird.
Bro,
I was trying to say something factual.
All right. Well, we appreciate y'all for tapping in today on Jammin' with Juice. I'm your girl, Noni Juice. Always keeping it juicy. That has been Jammin', who says he's amazing, crazy self. Shout out DJ Brother Z. But sip on that, y'all. Oh, make sure you tune in to our 6 to 7 show tonight.
Oh, yes. 6 to 7.
Exclusively on YouTube. All right. Tori Lowe shows up next.
Tune into the award-winning 1017 The Truth's Business Spotlight